In everyday life, there are many situations where you may need assistance or directions. Being able to ask politely and clearly is essential for effective communication. One common way to start is by using "excuse me" to get someone's attention. For example, you can say, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest bank is?" This phrase is polite and direct, allowing the listener to understand immediately that you need help. When encountering problems with technology or work, you can ask for help using phrases like, "I'm having trouble with my computer. Could you help me with this?" This structure communicates the issue and requests assistance in a respectful manner. Similarly, when searching for locations, you can say, "Excuse me, I'm looking for the library. Could you point me in the right direction?" These sentences not only request help but also guide the conversation politely, making it easier for the other person to respond. Offering alternative phrasing can make your request sound natural and fluent. For instance, instead of directly asking, you can use, "Would you mind helping me with this?" or "Could I have a moment of your time to ask a question?" These variations are softer and often appreciated in professional or formal contexts. It is also useful to combine your request with a brief explanation of the problem. Saying something like, "I'm stuck with this task. Would you mind helping me out?" provides context, which makes it easier for someone to understand what kind of assistance you need. Finally, always remember to thank the person after they help you. Simple phrases such as, "Thank you so much for your help" or "I really appreciate your assistance" show gratitude and politeness, leaving a positive impression. By practicing these phrases regularly, you can gain confidence in asking for help and directions, making your English communication in real-life situations smoother and more effective. In everyday interactions, expressing thanks, apologies, and gratitude is essential for building positive relationships and showing respect. Using the right phrases not only makes your communication polite but also leaves a lasting good impression. One of the most common ways to express thanks is by saying, "Thank you" or "Thanks a lot." For example, after someone helps you carry your bags, you can say, "Thanks a lot for helping me with these bags." To show deeper appreciation, you can use phrases like, "I really appreciate your assistance with the project," or "I can't thank you enough for all your support." These expressions convey genuine gratitude and recognition for the other person's effort. Apologizing is equally important when mistakes occur or when you unintentionally cause inconvenience. A simple and polite way to apologize is by saying, "My apologies for the misunderstanding," or "Please forgive me for forgetting your birthday." Adding a brief explanation or acknowledgement of the mistake can make your apology sound more sincere, such as, "I didn't mean to upset you. Can we talk about it?" or "I regret the inconvenience caused by the delay." These sentences show responsibility and consideration for the other person's feelings. Gratitude can also be expressed in situations beyond immediate assistance. For instance, after someone picks you up from the airport, you can say, "I really appreciate you picking me up from the airport," or "Thanks a lot for lending me your book. I found it very helpful." These phrases acknowledge the effort someone has made for you and create a positive, friendly atmosphere. It is also useful to combine gratitude with encouragement or recognition. For example, in a workplace context, you might say, "You went above and beyond. I really appreciate it," or "I'm so grateful for your assistance during my recovery." This not only expresses thanks but also motivates the other person and strengthens your relationship. Remember, tone and sincerity are key. Saying "thank you" with genuine emotion is far more effective than repeating it mechanically. Similarly, a heartfelt apology or expression of gratitude builds trust and fosters goodwill. Practicing these phrases in daily interactions, whether formal or casual, helps you communicate politely and confidently, making your English sound natural and culturally appropriate. Giving suggestions, offering advice, and sharing opinions are important skills in both everyday life and professional settings. Being able to communicate these effectively allows you to contribute ideas, guide decisions, and help others while remaining polite and respectful. A common way to make suggestions is by using "I suggest." For example, you can say, "I suggest taking the bus instead of driving" when discussing transportation options. This phrase is polite and clear, making it easy for the listener to understand your recommendation. Another way to offer advice is by using "you might want to consider." For instance, "You might want to consider a different approach to solving this problem" is a soft and non-confrontational way to guide someone without imposing your opinion. This structure is especially useful in professional or formal contexts where direct commands may seem too forceful. Similarly, using "if I were you, I'd" is an effective way to provide personal advice while showing empathy. For example, "If I were you, I'd take the job offer. It's a great opportunity." This phrase demonstrates that you are considering the other person's perspective rather than giving an order. Sharing your personal opinion is another crucial aspect of communication. Phrases like "in my opinion" or "it seems to me that" allow you to express your viewpoint while leaving room for discussion. For example, "In my opinion, this is the best option we have" communicates confidence in your suggestion while acknowledging that others may have different views. Similarly, "it seems to me that we need more data to support our conclusion" shows analytical thinking and invites collaboration. You can also combine opinions with recommendations. For instance, "From my perspective, it looks fine as it is, but you might want to review it again" provides a balanced approach, giving both reassurance and constructive input. Using phrases like "as far as I'm concerned" or "I think we should consider all alternatives before making a decision" further strengthens your communication, showing that you are thoughtful and thorough. Practicing these phrases regularly helps you sound more confident and natural in English. Whether in casual conversations or professional meetings, being able to offer suggestions, give advice, and share opinions clearly and politely enhances collaboration, builds trust, and improves your overall communication skills. Inviting someone and arranging plans are essential parts of daily communication. Whether it's a casual outing with friends, a professional meeting, or a social event, knowing how to phrase invitations politely and clearly makes interactions smoother and more enjoyable. A simple way to invite someone is by using "how about." For example, "How about we go out for dinner tonight?" or "How about a movie night?" This phrase is casual, friendly, and easy for the listener to respond to. Similarly, you can use "why don't we," such as "why don't we try the new restaurant downtown?" This is another polite and approachable way to suggest plans while leaving the choice open. For more casual invitations, you might say, "Let's meet up this weekend and catch up," or "we should catch up. Let's grab a coffee sometime." These phrases are warm and friendly, signaling that you value spending time with the other person. For slightly more formal or organized events, phrases like "I'm hosting a celebration this weekend," "Can you come to the party?" or "We're having a gathering at my place," "I'd love for you to come" are effective. These not only extend the invitation but also give important details such as the occasion and location. When arranging plans, it's important to be clear about timing and logistics. For example, you can say, "How about we meet at 7 p.m. at the cafe?" Or, "Can we schedule a call for tomorrow to go over the details?" These phrases help avoid confusion and ensure everyone is on the same page. You can also politely ask for the other person's preference using phrases like, "When would be a good time to talk?" or "Is now a good time for a quick question?" This shows consideration for the other person's schedule. Offering flexibility is also key when arranging plans. For instance, "Would it be possible to reschedule our meeting to next week?" or "I have a tight schedule today. Would it be possible to meet tomorrow?" These sentences show politeness while addressing potential conflicts. Additionally, expressing enthusiasm makes your invitation more appealing, such as, "I'd love to hear more about your trip. Shall we meet for coffee?" By practicing these phrases regularly, you can confidently invite, schedule, and arrange meetings or social gatherings in both casual and formal contexts. Clear, polite, and friendly communication ensures that plans are understood, appreciated, and enjoyable for everyone involved. Giving compliments, offering encouragement, and expressing satisfaction are essential ways to build positive relationships and create a supportive environment in both personal and professional settings. Compliments not only make the other person feel valued but also strengthen bonds and boost morale. A simple and effective way to compliment someone is by acknowledging their efforts or achievements. For example, "You did a fantastic job on the presentation," or "Your decorating skills are impressive, I really like your style." These phrases highlight specific qualities, making the compliment feel genuine and thoughtful. Complimenting personal accomplishments can be particularly encouraging. Phrases like, "You reached your goal," "You did it," or "All your hard work paid off." "I'm so proud of you" celebrate achievements and motivate continued effort. Similarly, recognizing talent or skill, such as saying, "Your artwork is incredible," "You're very talented," or "The presentation was flawless, you did an amazing job," demonstrates appreciation and admiration. These positive statements foster confidence and enthusiasm. Encouragement is another important tool for supporting others, especially when someone is facing challenges. You can use phrases like, "You're so close to finishing," "Don't give up," or "Things will get better." Stay positive to offer reassurance and motivation. For smaller, everyday efforts, statements such as, "Just a little more effort," "You're almost there," or "You're doing great." Keep going provide timely support that helps maintain focus and determination. Encouraging language shows that you believe in the person's abilities and effort. Expressing satisfaction is equally important in professional and social interactions. For instance, when someone helps you or delivers good service, you can say, "Thank you so much for your help. I'm very satisfied with your service," or "The product quality meets all my expectations." These phrases convey gratitude while also affirming that the effort or result is appreciated. When outcomes exceed expectations, you might say, "Everything went perfectly," "I couldn't be happier," or "The gift is perfect, this is exactly what I wanted." These statements reinforce positive behaviors and build a culture of recognition. Overall, regularly practicing compliments, encouragement, and expressions of satisfaction enhances interpersonal communication. By giving sincere praise, motivating others, and showing appreciation, you contribute to a positive, supportive, and collaborative environment where relationships thrive and confidence grows. Expressing disappointment or concern is a natural part of communication, especially in situations where expectations are not met, problems arise, or when someone is going through a difficult time. The key is to convey your feelings politely and clearly, showing empathy while also addressing the issue. When expressing disappointment about outcomes or situations, it's effective to use phrases like, "I'm not happy with this outcome, it's disappointing," or "the service was poor, this is not what I expected." These statements are direct but remain polite, focusing on the situation rather than attacking individuals. For example, in a work context, you might say, "I'm disappointed with your performance on this project," or "the quality of the work doesn't meet my standards." This allows you to address concerns constructively while encouraging improvement. In personal interactions, expressing concern can help show empathy and support. Phrases like, "You're going through a tough time, I understand how you feel," or "I'm so sorry to hear that you lost your job," acknowledge the other person's feelings and offer comfort. Similarly, when someone experiences a sudden setback, you can say, "You missed your flight, that's really unfortunate," or "I'm heartbroken that we lost the game in the last minute." These statements convey genuine care and understanding. Disappointment can also be expressed in response to unexpected or shocking events. For instance, "He quit his job without any notice, I'm shocked," or "Your dog passed away, I'm so sorry to hear that," communicates both surprise and sympathy. Using phrases such as, "Since he left, I feel so blue," or "The company is closing down, I'm devastated," helps convey the emotional impact of the situation. Offering support alongside concern strengthens the interaction. For example, saying, "Whenever you need to talk, I'm here for you," or "I understand how difficult this must be, let me know if I can help," shows that you are not only acknowledging the problem but are also willing to assist. This combination of empathy and proactive support is crucial in building trust and maintaining positive relationships, even during challenging times. Overall, knowing how to express disappointment and concern politely allows you to communicate effectively without creating conflict. By combining honest statements, empathetic phrases, and offers of support, you can address issues thoughtfully, demonstrate care for others, and maintain constructive, respectful communication. Asking for information or directions is a crucial skill in daily life, especially when navigating new environments, traveling, or handling unexpected situations. Clear and polite communication ensures that the person you are asking can understand your request and provide accurate assistance. There are several common phrases that can help you ask for information effectively. To start, a polite way to get someone's attention is "Excuse me." For example, "Excuse me, can you tell me where the nearest bank is?" Or "Excuse me, I'm looking for the library, could you point me in the right direction?" These phrases are courteous and demonstrate respect, increasing the likelihood of a helpful response. Adding, "Could you help me with this?" after stating your problem is another way to politely seek assistance, such as, "I'm having trouble with my computer. Could you help me with this?" This approach combines clarity with politeness, making the interaction smooth and effective. When seeking information about schedules, times, or events, you can use phrases like, "Do you know what time it is right now?" or "Could you tell me how long the train to downtown takes?" These questions are simple, direct, and easy for someone to answer. For more complex requests, you can politely add, "Would you mind explaining this to me?" or "Can you give me more details about this process?" This ensures that you get thorough and useful information. Giving context or clarifying your needs can improve the response. For example, I'm considering a career change. What do you think about this? Or I need some help finding the right document in the library, tells the listener exactly what kind of guidance you are seeking. Contextual information helps the other person provide more accurate and relevant assistance. For directions, it's common to ask for step-by-step guidance. Phrases like, "Could you tell me how to get to the nearest subway station?" or "Can you show me the way to the post office?" are very effective. You can also clarify with, "Should I turn left or right at the next intersection?" or "Is it far from here?" This ensures you understand the instructions and reduces the chance of getting lost. Finally, always show appreciation after receiving help. A simple, "Thank you so much for your help," or "I really appreciate your guidance," closes the interaction politely and encourages future assistance. By practicing these phrases, you can confidently ask for information or directions in any situation, ensuring clear communication and receiving the help you need efficiently. In everyday life, we often encounter situations that trigger a wide range of emotions, from excitement and happiness to shock, sadness, or surprise. Being able to express these feelings naturally in English helps you communicate effectively and connect with others on a personal level. When responding to good news or achievements, you can express excitement and admiration. Phrases like, "You won the lottery?" "You're kidding," she said yes. "I'm over the moon," or "You climbed the mountain in one day." "That's incredible," show genuine enthusiasm and celebrate others' accomplishments. Complimenting achievements, even in small situations, strengthens relationships and encourages positivity. In moments of disappointment or misfortune, it's important to convey empathy and understanding. Expressions such as, "You missed your flight, that's really unfortunate, the company is closing down, I'm devastated," or "Since he left, I feel so blue," communicate concern and allow you to connect emotionally with others. These phrases show that you recognize the difficulty of the situation and care about the person involved. Unexpected events often require spontaneous reactions. For example, "He quit his job without notice, I'm shocked," or "They announced their engagement out of the blue, this is so unexpected," capture surprise and convey authentic responses to sudden news. Reacting naturally in such moments helps maintain conversational flow and expresses your genuine feelings. Everyday gestures of support and understanding are also important. You can say, "You're going through a tough time, I understand how you feel," or "Whenever you need to talk, I'm here for you," to show empathy. These expressions foster trust and demonstrate emotional intelligence. By practicing these phrases, you can navigate a variety of life situations, respond appropriately to unexpected events, and communicate your emotions clearly, making your interactions in English more natural, engaging, and emotionally expressive.